Welcome back, guys. This video I want to kill two birds with one stone. I want to mention this case my girlfriend blessed me with on Christmas. So I want to talk about the case and what's inside of it. Yeah, this case is really nice too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty sure it's like waterproof, and the only thing it's probably not is bulletproof. This is what you get in it. These you can put more. You can put this piece back over here to extend this whole thing. I usually take this out to put more guns in there because I usually like to bring more guns. These holds all the mags. So you can just have mags all the way through, mags all the way through. Okay. You fit a decent amount of guns. Obviously you can't fit like a Desert Eagle in there. You know what I'm saying? Because how would that work? The revolver, the massive revolver, I would have to put in this way instead of like a regular semi-auto that I have to put like this way. Okay, so this is the case. It's called, what is it, something Globe? Oh, no, Case Club. Case Club, and it had a little world on it, so that's why I thought it was the Globe. But anyway, we're gonna talk about what's inside of it. This is my Rock Island collection. These are only my Rock Islands, and I'm gonna show you obviously the other guns I have in here, but this is mostly based on my Rock Island collection, 1911. So I'm not gonna show you all my 1911s. I'm just gonna show you my Rock Islands. Okay, we're gonna jump into it. The very first one I got, this one right here. All firearms are clear, no magazine. no ammunition in any of the magazines. All right. This is a 1911 Commander Edition. I put the skeletonized grips in it. It's basic mil spec, not for fixed sights or nothing like that. One thing that I like to mention right now is one thing I would like to tell you guys. Let me show you what I mean. One thing I look for in a 1911 is how far it can go back. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, you see that leverage right here? You see how it's that line, it can't go that far back. Now let me show you my other one so you can see. Because this is what I look for. This is what I look for. You see that same part? You see how it's like that far back from where it catches the bullet? You see how it goes far? Like a little bit farther? That gives it that much of a chance to cycle, make the gun cycle better. I think that has a lot to do with this one being reliable and not giving me a problem. This is the most recent one I've gotten. The fixed sights, adjustable safety selector, extended both sides, skeletonized hammer, skeletonized trigger, adjustable trigger. You can put night sights in. I was thinking about Cerakoting it and putting pearl grips or diamond grips on it. Thinking about sending this to get gold. Comment down below what do you think I should do. I want to kind of get this one gold. That's what I kind of want to do. So yeah, you can see how far the back that travels. So it gives it that much of a chance to boop and boop before it picks up the round. So the spring throws the bullet up. This gun doesn't do that. That's why I'm thinking I'm having a hard time with this. It's either that or the ejector or the recoil spring. But there's only been a few malfunctions, and it happens with a few select people. I don't know if it's the gun, I don't know if it's limperest, I don't know if it's operating error, but I want to do more videos on this gun to find out what's the deal with it. This was the first 1911 I bought, and this is the only one I really bought used. But if you notice, it doesn't go farther back like that other one, if you can see. So, I don't know if that has something to do with it. But yeah, let's go on to the other ones. 8-round man, all good to go. Let's put this one back up here. All right. So let's show you my 9 mil. This is my 9 mil one. As you can see, travels that far back again. This one's reliable, shoots like butter. 10 rounds, 9mm. Cannot go wrong. Shoots like butter, regular mil spec, no fancy triggers, no fancy, none of that. Regular mil spec, A1, World War II edition, World War I edition, kinda, sorta, speak, kinda-ish. You know what I'm talking about, you 1911 heads. Don't bash me about that. I love 1911s too. I'm just not as smart as most of you. So if you want to educate me, comment down below. I'm all ears. So let's jump to the next one. This is my favorite one out of the Rock Islands. This ain't my favorite 1911, but this is the favorite out of the Rock Islands. And I can tell you right now, it travels a little farther back than that other one I showed you, the Commander. That probably has something to do with reliability. I haven't had no issues with none of these, and that's the only difference I really see with these 1911s. So this one has the front fiber optic sight, adjustable rears, ambidextrous adjustable, ambidextrous extended safety selector, skeletonized adjustable trigger, skeletonized hammer, you know, all the fancy bells and whistles. Got some texturing over there so you get like a nice purchase grip. This is nice. Yeah, you already know. But the reason why I like it is because it's 10 millimeter. That's why I like this. A lot of people say that you can't shoot 40 in a 10. I make videos and I prove you can. I've shot 40 through this. My friend has shot 40 through this one-handed, no problem. They say it can break your ejector. Technically, they're not lying. It's not good for your ejector because this is a 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter is 10 millimeter. 40 is a short and weak 10 millimeter. I can get into the whole how 40 was created for the police and all that, so on and so forth, because 10 millimeter was too powerful and people can handle it. So Smith & Wesson came out with a whole contract and shortened the case, made it more reasonable for recoil, but people still complain. And this is a 40 right here. This is actually one of my mom's favorite guns. And this one is loaded. I'll show you right now. This one is loaded. It has a bullet indicator pointed in the safe direction. I'm going to show you how to properly unload this firearm without any problems. Yeah. I could have did it fast. You could have did it fast, but that can crank your bullet down. And if you ever do load it back in, you don't want a possible squib round. Because if that bullet is cramped down a little bit or anything like that, and you go to shoot it, it could get stuck in your barrel. And then you're like, what the hell? You'll check it and then shoot again. And then next thing you know, that bullet hit that projectile that's stuck in the barrel. And then bam, your gun blows up. But this is a 40 Smith & Wesson. This is a short and weak 10 millimeter. The only difference between this and a 10 millimeter, that is shorter. So let's say, for example, you got a magazine that's supposed to hold 10 mil. This is the problem that people are talking about, saying that it could break your ejector. Because it kind of can. But you have to do it properly. The only difference is this is a shorter bullet. The regular 10 mil comes up a little bit higher. That's the only difference. I have videos, I have it linked in the title. Can you shoot a 40 through a 10? Go peep that video. I use the same gun. Even the Glock 29, I shoot 40. Alright, now what can cause your ejector to go bad is if this bullet is seated up a little bit forward. So when the slide comes back and it pushes forward to get it in, right? And if this rim is not exactly where it needs to be collected into the ejector, because the ejector hooks it onto like that. And that's what pushes the gun in the battery. And then when it goes off, the ejector is what pulls that rim piece back to throw the shell out. Now, if it doesn't hook in and it's in front of it, now that can possibly break your ejector. Put wear and tear on it, because now it's slamming it forward. This is in front of it, and now the ejector always has to go over the rim and catch it. Or it can go over right at the perfect time and snap the ejector. All depends on how the bullets are seated in the magazine. So, a little food for knowledge, a little food for thought. If you think I'm wrong, comment down below, please. We're all here to learn. So this is my favorite Rock Island 10 mil. This thing's a bad one. And you know, when I bought this gun, you know, the store that I bought it brand new, they didn't even give me the right mag for it. This is 10 mil. They gave me a 38 Super mag. I was heated. I would not buy a new gun from them ever again. But yeah, clip. On to the next one. Don't worry about it. Now we're gonna go into the Cartel gun. The reason why I call it Cartel, I mean, it's not qualified to be Cartel because honestly the grips ain't that fancy. But I had plans for this gun. I have plans for it. I don't know if I should just keep it black right now and just add gold engravings like on the slide, like put like GMS, Guns of Snakes or whatever, put like a gold comp. You know what I mean, probably change the grips out, put this grips on something else. Probably gold hammer, gold trigger or some stuff like that. Or something, I don't know. Comment down below what do you think I should do. Oh, I could just put a silver comp on it to accent the grips. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, this magazine right here, if you guys are running 1911s, this is a good way to go. This is a Wilson Combat. As you can see, there's only 2 holes right there, so it's only like minimized entry points to cause malfunctions inside your magazine. That's one thing to know. And the ramp, look at this follower. This follower is no joke. No joke. This thing's strong tension. That's things you want to check with your mag. If you go like this and you can go down very easily, that's a weak spring. You're probably gonna have a failure to feed, or it's not gonna grab the last round in the mag or some shit like that. That is possible. You want a strong spring. The Powerline mags, as you can see, there's a lot of entry on both sides. There's a lot of opportunity of stuff getting in there and causing malfunctions. I have had malfunctions with this mag. One of them, I have 2 of them. I don't know exactly which one it is. I have to mark it. I think I did mark it, but I'm not trying to find out right now. I think I did though. But yeah, that's the plans I have for this gun. And I bought this gun with my AK. I have a Norenko Mac 90. Very sought after AK. Made from China. When it was first imported, it was like $187. Now it's like $2,000. Lots of crazy. But anyway, and times has changed. You know, that was back in the whatever. So we already went through this one, the 9mm. This is the new 45. We already went through this one. Went through all the Rock Islands. Yep. This is my one of my favorite 1911s, and I shoot this one really, really good. Why? Because I think the sights are very like, and I'm pretty good with this. This is the Pair Ordnance High Cap Warthog. 10 rounds of 45 ACP in this little thing. This is the size of like a Glock 43, just a lot fatter. It's like the size of a Hellcat. Literally, if it's in the same holster that I had for the Hellcat. I actually have a video. I need to upload that. I recorded that like a long time ago, so I haven't uploaded that video yet. But this is the Pair Ordnance Warthog. One of my favorite 1911s. Small, chunky, but this feels so good in my hand. I just present it and I can get tight groups with this. And it feels really good in my hand. Like I like smaller, chunkier guns. I don't know why. Like, it's kind of my style. I like the Glock 29. Like, that's one of my favorite Glocks. Like, it's a lot chunkier than this, but it's a little bit bigger. But yeah. We got that, and then I'm gonna show you the revolvers I have. I got the Ruger with it. I got the Ruger SP101. This is a good backup gun. Throw in your pocket. I got a pocket holster for it. I usually keep a gun in my pocket as a backup. If my primary is drawn out of the right hand, I'll usually keep something for my left hand, just in case if my right hand is being occupied with something else at the time being. I got something to pull this out, so don't worry, I got something for you. So, snub nose, put this thing in your pocket, bang bang every trip. You don't have to worry about no slide reciprocating or nothing. You don't have to worry about no failure, no nothing. You just every trip. If you really want to get fancy, get a nice accurate shot. Ooh. One of my favorite revolvers, which this is the one we did the unboxing with. I got to do the 454 next, which is the same as this, just different barrel and different cylinder. But this is the Super Red Hawk Alaskan snub nose 44 Magnum. Single action, double action. This thing is smooth. Look at this. You just touch it. But we can see if it's clear again. Always make sure your guns are clear. And it is dirty. You can see it doesn't want to. I actually put rounds through this. So you can see the double action trigger. It's actually smooth. Like, it's actually not as heavy as you think it would be. And then single action is like you sneeze on it. Yeah. So to fit this, you can't put it in like that, obviously, because the cylinder. So you would have to put it in like this. So 2 birds, 1 stone, 1 video. You get the case and my Rock Island 1911s. 5. I got 5 Rock Islands right now. Probably have another one if I'm not mistaken. I have a few other 1911s, but this is what I had in the case on me right now. So I figured I'll break down a little video while I have them out. I didn't want to dig everything out the safe. You already know how much of a pain in the ass that is. So we're gonna drop more videos, more collections, more unboxings. We're gonna do that for you guys. I just did the Desert Eagle video, like literally 10 minutes before this one. And I did the unboxing with the Desert Eagle color case hardened. I'll show you guys real quick, just in case you guys didn't see my other video. You know, clear. This is mega strong. Color case hardened. Oh yeah, when you put your prints on this and you touch it with your hands on oil, wipe it down before you put it back in the safe or something like that. You don't want to keep those oils on you, because then it would cause, like, I don't know if this would specifically rust. Maybe if it has a lot of potential to rust, but I don't think it would rust like a regular Cerakote, like the other shit. But this is what it came in here. This is what it came in, so you guys can see. I put the grip around the mag, minimize the space. We got the sleeve right there, good to go. So thanks for watching till the end. CFD40, like I talked about, it's my mom's favorite gun. 40, like we said. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you for still sticking to the end of the video. And stay safe, stay blessed. GNS, God bless.